Hi, everybody. Welcome to a new all of the above budget movie review. And this time it's the last part in my Monarch franchise for this moment. We had the Godzilla movies, we had the Kong movie, and there also was a TV show called Monarch in between those movies. And it all fitted in very nicely, and that's more. I think it's just like, well, we're into franchises and cinematic universes, and like this, maybe they could call this the Monarch Cinematic Universe, a new MCU. I think people would be, how do you say, confused? Yeah, because there's no Thor or Captain America in this one, but it has some great kick-ass titans. And today we're going to do Godzilla and Kong, which started off with. And it's also kind of a remake because there was a movie with this title years ago, but this one is more modern. It's called Godzilla versus Kong, and it's a clash of the titans. It's like we had Freddy versus Jason, um, but this one is really how the two come together and fight each other, and it's we see a lot more of Godzilla than we ever saw in the first two movies, and Kong has a bigger part in this one. He has a big part in Kong the movie because, well, it's the only movie in which we see Kong a lot. Um, we have a role for the humans, and there's a balance between all the storylines and plot lines and the action and the fights, and it's wonderful. I enjoyed this movie. It kicked ass. It took names, and it destroyed a lot of things. And those two battle of the biggest titans. Yeah, and they're really matched up against each other. Like they really have round one, round two, and round three. And one point of the movie even says, "Well, that's round Baba for him." You know. Um, so yeah, I enjoyed it. But then they could everybody thought, well, this is one off. I mean, it's nice to end these movies on a big coming together, but they had to make a sequel. Godzilla X Kong or Plus Kong, The New Empire, and it's also I wondered what it would be because I think, well, they make a continuation, or but it's a great story. It has great action. It has everything the first movie had and more. Um, we see Kong and rediscovering his people, the people he thought he'd lost, and together with them, he or against them because they try to battle Kong for being the biggest alpha and the leader of those apes or those big monstrous apes. Also have a Godzilla lookalike, um, which freezes things, and we got the mini Kong or Kong Junior. Um, so we get a lot of new characters. We get old returning characters, and that's the fun of both movies. They play into the continuation of the Kong movie and the Godzilla movies. So we get some people crossing over, like in the first Kong movie, we see some of the cast of the King of the Monsters, Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Like so, it's all tied in, and it makes a good universe. And I hope that they won't oversaturate, so they won't put out too much. And like, I mean, the Godzilla movies weren't my favorites. I'm pretty honest about that, because if they want to do it right, they should, yeah, do it more like they did the Kong movie. Um, so I'm wondering, did you see both movies, or did you see just one and now want to go see the second one? Because you should. Let me know down here in the comments, and you can subscribe when you're down there, or like this video. And that just leaves me to say thank you for watching, and see you next time.